welcome to my channel. A bit of an introduction, seeing as this will be the first video. My name's Joe. I am the person in the title, obviously, because I've already stated it's my first channel. And why am I doing this, and what am I doing? Well, what I'm doing is I'm making a vlog based on losing weight with Slimming World, and that will be my primary way of losing weight. The reason why I'm doing this is it's kind of a bit for some people out there, kind of a lot for me though, as you'd probably expect. The bit for people out there is because a while ago I was looking around YouTube and I saw a few videos of people vlogging their weight loss, and some people were gonna have to warn you, okay, if you hear any bangs, dings, if you hear any messing around or anything else in the background, it's just my cats, okay? Anybody with cats will know that you can't control them, okay? There's no point, and I'm not even going to try. So if all of a sudden a cat comes flying across the screen, just ignore it, okay? Okay, I've got two of them, so they can be little. I want to keep it a family channel, so I can't describe them how I really want to. But yeah, basically, going back to what I was saying, when I looked at YouTube before for some channels for people like me who wanted to lose weight and tried in the past and things like that, I couldn't really find anybody. I was trying, and all I really found were mainly women. No offense, men, but it was mainly women who were not as big as myself. You could probably tell. I mean, I'll show you. Look at, I'm a big man. All right, this is all body. You know, these are my pectorals. Biceps. Look at them. Kiss my guns, man. Yeah. So could have worn more flattering top, really, couldn't I? Let's face it, it's not. It looks like I'm wearing a bin bag. I didn't realise that. But yes, anyway, they're not as big as me, okay? And not that I'm trying to compare or to be one of those people that, you know, oh, I'm the worst, oh, everybody. No, it's not that, okay? It's just big people know this. Bigger people will understand where I'm coming from. Basically, when you're a bigger person, you'll go to groups and things like that, or you'll just see people generally, and they'll go, "Oh yeah, I've got to lose a couple of pounds as well." You know, yeah, you've got to lose a couple of pounds. Yes, I have to lose a couple of people, and it can get quite embarrassing. I mean, I'm in my 30s, as in stone. Age, I'm in my 40s, so time's seriously running out for me. And when I was watching these videos of these women, do you know, the snob in me was coming out, and it was just like, for God's sake, man, you need to stop judging. You know, you want people to stop judging you, but you got to stop judging these people. They're in exactly the same journey as you, and that's the important thing. Yeah, Slimming World, the whole losing weight thing, it is a journey, and it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. But while I was listening to these women, as good as they were, you know, they were giving a few good tips. It was just, you know, I thought to myself, there's nobody out there like me who I can physically relate to, and that was the problem. And that's why I thought, do you know what? I'm going to represent. I am going to go on YouTube, and I'm going to be that person to represent the bigger people, and hopefully inspire them as well, because we all know we should be losing a bit more weight, don't we? We really do know. We've all been told. Our doctors have all said to us, "Oh, that little sniffle you've got. Oh yeah, that's probably weight related. Oh, that arm ache you've got. Yeah, that's probably weight related as well." We've all been told these things, okay? Everybody tells us all the time. And deep down, we do know. We might get annoyed with people telling us. But it is what it is. So what I've done is I've joined Slimming World, not for the first time. I've joined previously and then subsequently slipped. It's not failed, it slipped. Remember that, okay? And I went all the way down to losing 7.5 stone, which was phenomenal. I mean, I felt amazing. I felt like I could take on the world. But then, I don't know whether I lost interest or... No, I didn't lose interest. It wasn't that at all. No. Let's backtrack that. I didn't lose interest. What happened was the person who was running the group, lovely woman, absolutely, I 100% thank her so much for helping me and all the help she gave me. She left the whole group thing, the whole dieting thing, and concentrated on her career. And when she left, we got a new person who then moved the group, and then I moved from Redditch to Birmingham, and it became a bit harder to work in Birmingham and live in Birmingham and still go to a group in Redditch. So we stopped going. We were looking for a group here. It didn't work as well. Next thing you know, about a year later, I think it was even 2 years later, I put on all the weight and then some, and struggling ever since. I've gone another few times since then and stopped going. Then I had to look at myself and think, all right, what seems to be the issue here? And it's me. it's me. It's absolutely the way I'm doing things. So what I've done this time is I've come forward and I'm going to do things a lot differently. I'm going to do things a lot honestly. I've gone straight to the rep at Slimming World, and I've turned around to her. Hi Jen. I've turned around to her and I've said I'm going to be 100% honest, and I've literally just gone straight in, 100% honest, all the way through, all the way down the line. This is my problem. This is issues that I've got, and we're even doing a few things differently to make sure that I go to group permanently. I've been every single week apart from my second week. I had flu, so there is a reason. But apart from that second week, I've been every single week, even through Christmas, and it's the first time I've ever managed to go through Christmas. Every single time that I've done Slimmer World, it's always been Christmas, my birthday, anniversary. My God, it could be a bank holiday. That's the reason why I've stopped, okay? Things always stop me, okay? I'll always stop going because of an event. I've gone out for my birthday, which is in April, so it's around Easter time. And then I've got chocolate eggs and I've munched them all at the same time. So what I've done is I've thought to myself, I'll go next week then. I'll go, next week. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Next week comes, I don't think I've lost enough weight. I'll go the week after. And then that week after, or that next week, never comes. It just never happens. And every single time I've done it, and this time I'm not. A few times it has been Christmas. We have a thing, like a little mini tradition that we do, cheese night. If you've ever done Slimming World or diet, cheese is a big thing. It's a bad thing. So to have a mixture of cheeses and crackers and crisps and peanuts and things like that, and we eat it like a little buffet. It's great. It's a fantastic night, really festive. Lights off, fairy lights on. Put the old Crimbo films on. It's fantastic. I love it. But from that moment on, I stopped going, and the reason why is because in that one night, I have a fair bit of food. I'm not gonna lie. And then of course Christmas comes along, and you go out drinking. And I'm a drinker, I can put it away, and I don't drink normally, so when I do drink, I tend to go a bit balmy, not, but I tend to have a lot of alcohol, which does send me. So I guess I do, but yeah. Um, so effectively, that's it. I go on these weeks of partying. I make myself sound like a right lush. That's not right. No, but I do go out drinking a lot, and then it always turns out to be like, oh, I can't go this week 'cause I'm putting some weight, so I can't go. So then I don't go, and I work at a hospital, so I weigh myself at the hospital, and I think, I can't do it. I can't do it. No, no, I'll go next week. It'll be fine. And exactly the same as before. As I've said, the week never comes where you go back. So that's basically my failed attempts at Slimming World. But this time, I've gone back and I've done really well. It's not 7.5 stone well, but at the moment I've lost 2 stone. 2.5. Yes, I've lost 2.5 stone. Yes. No, I've lost 2. I've lost. I should be more prepared for this, shouldn't I? Really. I've lost 2 stone. I promise you, in next week's video, when I turn around and say if I've lost or put on for a loss, then what I'll do is I'll be a bit more prepared. So, yeah, I've lost 2 stone so far. I've done well. I've gone every single week, apart from the first. Yeah. Yeah. So, I've gone every single week. I've not stayed to group yet, but I will be. Now, you see, my problem is I weigh after everybody else. Now, if you've never been to Slimming World, you go in, you all weigh, and then you sit around in this like horseshoe shape, and then you get the rep. Then they'll turn, well, the representative, they'll turn around and they'll say to you, well, everybody's lost, and you go, clap for people who have lost, you go, for people who have put on or maintained or had a bad week, and you're like, oh, what's happened, how can you improve that, and then you all talk about it. It's almost like a group session for people who want to lose weight. And they are useful, they are very good. And if you do go, I'd suggest, that's my first suggestion, stay to group, okay? Stay to group, because you will always hear something that you don't know or you've not known before previously. And they are, they are useful, they are useful. As annoying as it is for somebody who doesn't stay to group yet, it's a hard thing to admit, but yes, they are very useful, and you should go and stay to them. But what I do is I go in just after everybody's sat down, halfway through a group, so I'll get part of group session, and then I'll go up and I'll pay and then weigh in. Now, the reason why I'm doing that is because I only want, as selfish as this sounds, I only want to be weighed by one person at the moment. I've been weighed before by other people, and their reaction to my putting on has put me off before. Not in this group, and I get on with everybody in the group as well, but previously I've had somebody look at me and go, you put a pound on, it's not very good, is it really? Again, I want to keep it as a family channel, so I can't exactly say what I thought in my head, but you can probably imagine what I was thinking. And it kind of made me feel a bit pooey. I was a bit like, thanks for that. And it did put me off. It didn't put me off going. I still went a couple of weeks after that. Something else put me off going, as it does. But I did stop going soon after that, and I did feel a bit crap. But there's also a second time as well, or rather a second reason, and that is because right, men find it easier to lose weight than women. It's not a competition, okay, who has it worse, who has it better, but men just do. I don't know why. Maybe it's the muscle mass. We use more calories naturally because of muscle. I'm not too sure, okay, but we just lose weight faster, And when I start losing weight, because of my size, it's like when big people lose weight anyway, it's like losing weight but on steroids. Okay, it's mental. Like I've come off the back of losing 12 pounds and then losing 5 pounds. It's balmy. Okay, I can lose so much in a month alone. Okay, I lose a stone a month without even thinking about it. It's annoying for some people. The other half as well. I mean, you'll go in and she'll lose 1 pound, put on a pound, lose a pound, put on a pound, lose three, put on a pound, and it's annoying for her because I'll go in and I'll lose 10, not even think about it. But like, oh, that's good, that's really good. But then you get like slimmer of the week, slimmer of the month, and I've gone. I think it's my 4th or 5th time of going to Slim World. So as you could probably imagine, every time I've gone, I've won Slimmer of the Week a number of times, and it kind of feels a bit fraudulent now. I'm going there and I'm winning Slimmer of the Week and then Slimmer of the Month, and it's like I shouldn't be winning this because I know I've lost this weight already, and there's a mental point in my head where I'm going to start going to group where I'm going to feel okay winning Slimmer of the Week again, and things like that. It's pretty big-headed of me saying that I win it all the time because there are a few times where I didn't, and that's the problem. Everybody claps; they're all happy that you've won it, and you're just sitting there thinking, "This is kind of, I expected to win it," and you feel like a bit of a gimp really because you don't want to be like that, but it's how it is. So what I've done is I've said, can I weigh in later than everybody else? Because I don't want Slimmer of the Week, I don't want Slimmer of the Month, I don't want any of that. I just want to concentrate on losing weight at the moment. Just get rid of what I can as fast as I can, and that's what I'm doing. So in a few weeks, hopefully, I'll be able to sit down with the group, and then fingers crossed, I'll be able to give you guys the benefit of that and tell you a few little tips of losing weight. Get things going, it'll be fantastic. So what I'm hoping from this introduction to the whole channel thing is that you're going to hit the subscribe button, ring that little bell so you know when I've posted a new video. There should be one a week, might be more, might be no, there will never be less. If there's less, I haven't gone. I've done a very bad thing. You need to turn around to me and say, Joe, why haven't you gone? And then I'll turn around and go, I'm sorry, I've got this. And then you need to say, no, that's not good enough. You need to get your butt to Slimmer World now and weigh in. Okay? But yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Okay? I'm hoping that you guys will follow me, ring that bell, subscribe, follow, ring bell, follow and do stuff. And then what I'm going to do is every single week I'm going to post, I'm going to say what I've done, even if I've put on. That's going to be the challenge. The day that I've put on and I still post, that's when I'll be impressed with myself, and that's when I'll be happy enough to turn around and go, doing it this time, doing it right. And then fingers crossed, if you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. I will have links in all my descriptions of the videos and things about any other people I've met or anybody with any information, websites you need. Also, I'll put in there links to Twitter. I've got a Twitter account set up for this as well. And then when I get it set up, Patreon as well. Everybody seems to be doing Patreon. And effectively what that'll be to do is for various other vlogs where I'll be doing cooking and things like that. I'm going to keep this just for Slimming World based weight loss and tips and stuff like that. Unless you want to see recipes and things like that and things being cooked, if you do, please feel free to request it in the comments below. As for that, that's my first video over and done with. Thank you very much for paying attention for all of these nearly 20 minutes. Absolutely phenomenal. I didn't even think I could get 5 minutes out of this. You would not believe how many times I've tried to record this goddamn video. It is a nightmare. So that's my first video over and done with, and hopefully I'll see you for my next one.